Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Microsoft Flight Simulator. In today's flight we are taking the G-36 Bonanza from Bisbee, Arizona back down to Tucson. As you can see, the weather is less than ideal, so it should be hopefully a pretty interesting flight. If you are interested in acquiring any of my Overkills tutorial guides for Microsoft Flight Simulator, please consider joining me on Patreon. Patreon subscribers level tier 2 and above have access to all of my guides, as well as any future updates and future guides that will be coming down the road. Link to Patreon can be found in the description below. Alright, so stepping into the cockpit of our beautiful G-36 Bonanza. This is the G-36 Bonanza Improvement Mod. A link to this will be down in the description below. I highly recommend this. Highly recommend this improvement mod. It is absolutely fantastic. It is a wonderful, wonderful usage of this aircraft. So let's just go ahead and make sure we are set for takeoff here, or startup I should say. So let's clear the flight yokes. Just makes it easier to see everything, especially as a content creator. Let's see, I can't remember what zooms. I did. Cool. Alright, so first we're going to do a quick check here. Let's see here. Batteries are all off, alternators off, ignition's off. All anti-ice and lights are turned off. Landing gear handle is down. Parking brake is set. Cowl flaps are currently closed. Mixture, propeller, and throttle are all in the cutoff or idle position. Flaps, looks like they are actually up, or down I should say. Let's get the switch up at least. And other than that, fuel tank selection is set to left. Should be set to the off position, but that's alright. Alright, so let's go ahead and get the show started. We're going to go battery 1, battery 2, alternator 1, alternator 2. Leave the avionics master off for the moment. Let's go ahead and turn those beacon lights on, turn the nav lights on, let people know the aircraft's getting ready to do something fun, because that's always what we're looking for here. Make sure we get the 3 green on the landing gear handle here. Engine start and takeoff, we're going to want the cowl flaps open, as we already determined. We have fuel tank left selected. Let's go to full mixture and full prop on the power controls. Let's prime the engine here. We're going to monitor the fuel flow, go to full throttle here, wait for the fuel flow to peak, and then bring it back to about 1/4 inch. Let's set those auxiliary boost pumps back down to the off position, and come on up top. Whee! And give her a quick start here. Avionics are on here, and crank, 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 crank. And we've got an engine start. Looking for idle right about 1,000 RPMs. Looking great. I love the water textures. You can see the rain droplets getting pushed across the window there. That's really awesome. Alright, with the engine running, we can now bring the avionics master online here. And I can't remember if I have that set. Nope, I don't. That's alright. So we're going to set our barometric pressure here. Let's go to our transponder for just a moment. And we're going to set that bad boy to on. We are doing a VFR flight. Probably should be rocking IFR, but from Bisbee, we're running VFR anyways. I believe it's a Unicom tower. Now let's see here. We may not need... Okay, PIC. There's Douglas. That's going to take too long like that. Let's keep expanding outward here. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Darn it. There we go. Got a bit of a flight, don't we? So, I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and just enter in the flight plan. Let's make this real easy, shall we? There we go. Alright, so let me get our cameras down in a better spot here. Let's go to flight plan. And let's see here. Origin. Anybody remember how this thing works? Oh, nope. Ow! Wow. That's not what I wanted. Oh, nope. You guys can tell it's been a minute since I've done this, huh? There we go. Okay. And now we're going to start rolling things. There we go. Let's do this. There we go. Alrighty then. And we are coming out of Papa 04. Bisbee Municipal. And press enter to accept. Nothing en route. We're going to be flying direct. No worries there. Destination, however. I love this little keyboard entry. It makes it so nice. That, and we're going home. And press enter again. Perfect. Alright, so yep, we're going to be doing a heading of 301 degrees and rocking 70 nautical miles. Nothing too crazy at all. Keeps things simple. Alright, let's go ahead and close the one. Oh, did I not? Yes, I did. My bad. There we go. Alright, perfect. Let's get our aircraft out of here. So next up here is we're going to come on down and turn on our taxi lights. Bring the panel lights on. Floodlights shouldn't be necessary. Cowl flaps are set. Fuel set. Okay. And let's check fuel quantity. Oh, we got plenty of gas. Plenty of gas. Alright. I love the gauges. Everything looks so good in this aircraft. Love this aircraft. Oh, looks like the weather's clearing up a little bit too. That's beautiful. Alright, let's pop that little guy there. And let's see what we got for wind today. Systems here, flight information, Class Echo, highly recommend it, guys. 270 is what our wind is showing here. But I don't know that I believe that. Around. Come on, baby. Turn, baby. Turn, baby. Turn, baby. Love it. Absolutely love it. Leave the flaps up until we're ready for takeoff. Alright, and let's see here. Coming from the west, 270. We're going to be taking off from the left side there. Oh, nope. We're taking off from the right. Just saw the windsock. Almost got myself backwards again. I've been doing that so much lately. Rudder pedals are super sensitive, as you can tell. I'm trying to give you guys something better to look at than just the cockpit, but I think I'm going to get us hurt if I don't knock it off. Ah! With all these awesome, incredibly wonderful aircraft that keep popping up lately, I didn't want some of the old goodies to get forgotten. We're going to go ahead and set our altitude reporting on now. Even though we don't actually have any kind of altitude or flight following at the moment, but take a quick drink of my drink here. Oh my gosh, I actually managed to stay centerline-ish. I think what I love about this aircraft is it's got a little bit of everything. The only thing I wish we had, honestly, with this aircraft, I wish it didn't have the G1000 in it. I would love this aircraft with just steam gauges. I think that'd be awesome. But it's fast. It's relatively maneuverable. It's very sporty. It's real fun to fly. The flight model on it is a lot of fun. Alright, let's slowing that taxi down because I guarantee I'm probably over 25 knots. Alright, let's start bringing her in here. Landing lights coming on. And... can't see it. There we go. Strobe lights on. Check for the approach. Runway's clear. Flaps 1 for takeoff. Alright, engine RPMs. Good. Releasing the brakes. Power to the floor. Airspeed alive. And rotate. Nice and gentle. Positive rate established. Gear coming up. RPM's coming back to about 2,500. Flaps up. Ooh, doggy. How's that for the dark of night? It's so eerie. Let's come left, avoid that mountain. Close the cowl flaps. Taxi light off. Keep the landing lights on. Now, honestly, if memory serves, this aircraft actually wouldn't be allowed to fly in this weather, if I recall. Feel free to correct me, real world pilots, but I thought there was certain limitations to, you know, like flying through these kind of clouds and things like that. I thought that there was a limit to what these aircraft were allowed to take off in. When it's one thing to get caught in one. Mixture back. Start mixing for altitude here. There we go. Right about. Losing RPMs. Let's bring it back in. The climbing got really intense there. I didn't mean for that to happen. This is where I think simulation is the hardest. Is you don't get that feeling of what's going on around you when you're trying to do other things in the cockpit. You can't feel it. You can't feel when you're climbing. You can't feel the descent. Gosh, I'm just trimming and trimming and trimming and trimming. There we go. I think we'll be okay now. As long as I can see the mountains, I think we can arrest our climb there. I realize we're running really low on the manifold pressure. I didn't mean to get that low. Trim, come on, man. I'm sure the weather isn't helping here. Oh. Woo-hoo-hoo. Got a bunking a bucking bronco here is what I got. Oh. I believe 7,000 is our requirement. We need to stay above it. As long as we stay above 7,000, we should be able to clear any obstacles. So we'll creep her up to 8,000 just to be safe. Let's rotate the tanks here. Ah! Look at that. Okay, I came way off course to get some cool screenshots. .7 miles. So I think I'll catch you guys as we get closer to Tucson here. Hopefully the weather will get a little bit better. But we'll be back in just a few minutes here. Alright, so it's about time to flip that gas over again. And we are about 20 miles away. I think is where I was. Yeah, 22 miles away. So we're going to be starting our descent down in Tucson soon. And the weather doesn't look like it's going to be particularly favorable, so that should be interesting as well. We're going to go ahead and disengage the autopilot. Pull some power off. And we're going to start our descent down. Two 992 reporting in Tucson, huh? Huh. We'll see. We're getting excellent frame rates. 60 frames per second we're recording right now. Oh. That was terrifying. Ooh, are we gonna get some clear skies here? Damn. Wow. Getting bounced around here. What is it? 10 knots? Alright, well. Goodness. Into the dark of night he goes. Transponder. So we got 3105. Okay. Good news is it looks like we're coming in on 29er right today. So we should be able to get permission for a straight in approach, hopefully. Speaking of ATC, we are finally working on getting VATSIM. I was looking at it today and seeing what it takes to get it set up. I started the process, so we're going to start bringing some live air traffic control to this sim. Figured we'd mess around on VATSIM for a little bit, give it a shot. I've been meaning to try it for years, literally for years. And just never get around to it. So I figured, what the heck, it's time, right? Miles from the airport, 5,600 feet. Should be just about in line for 29er right. We're a little off course here. Start bringing it left. That. It's taxi light turned back on. Get ready to drop that landing gear. Flaps 1. Still got a ways to go, but trying to slow us down a little bit. Come on, baby. Creeping our way in here. 4,800 feet at 9 miles. That should be right about right. Maintain right about 3 degrees. We should right about where we need to be. Ugh. It's so creepy being blind. Get a better line with the GPS line. That should put us right in line with the runway. Could use the localizer. Not sure why I didn't think about that. I don't know if you have to program it automatically here. Yeah, I'd have to set the comm frequency, darn it. I don't have it. Ugh, that is gross. Oh my gosh, that's terrifying. I thought there was a way to get the localizer information from there. Give me just a second. I'm going to pull up Navigraph and we're going to find out what it is, because I ain't playing this game. Although 2.9 right, I don't know that it's going to have the localizer. Let's see here. Runways. I know 1-1 left has the ILS approach. So, well, we should still get the localizer. It'll still help us line up, I guess. Just to fly the reciprocal. So let me go to the approach here on 2.9 right. Oh, it does. 116.0 is what we're looking for here, guys. Let's see if I can do this quickly. Damn freaking altimeter. Six. Swap. Oh man, this is bad. And the localizer still isn't working. Why? Oh, because I swapped it from the active. Damn it. Still not working. Alright guys, we're gonna spin it. That was terrible on my part. Bad planning. Do not follow these steps if you hope to become a successful pilot. So, we got a couple things going wrong here. First off, see if we can get our damn plane under control. We don't have the gear down. So let's get that gear back down. Let's get that mixture back to full rich. Get the prop back to full prop. Actually, we'll come off full prop for a second. I'm getting ahead of myself. Ugh. Alright. Flaps 2 rolling in. Flaps open for landing. I need to get my yoke set back up. Alright. Now I can stop messing around. I don't know why the localizer didn't work. Set to nav 1. 116.0, that's what I have. Didn't matter what I swapped it as or what the active was. Center line. All right. We have delivered our plane amazingly safely back to Tucson. Flaps coming up. Landing lights off. Strobe light off. All right, well, at this point, I'm going to taxi it back to parking there and shut it down and call it a night. But terrible approach. Made a lot of mistakes there. Made a lot of mistakes on that approach. I should not have done that. So it's definitely one of those things that got to pay attention to. But that's why it's a good thing this is simulation, not real life, right? Because I would have scared the crap out of a lot of people, including myself. Still really curious about... Let's see if we swap that. Huh. Interesting. Let me see. Did I use the wrong one? I might have. No? Looks like the localizer's broken. Anyway, but we tried. But anyway, I hope you guys at the very least enjoyed the flight. Again, I highly recommend you guys grab the G.36 Bonanza Improvement Mod. It is a ton of fun to fly. Has a lot of really cool features to it. And as always, guys, catch you in the next one. Take care, everyone.